Hi, and welcome to my site. It's Fox News Beatdown. It's October 3rd, 2009. I just wanted to put out a quick message to all those people who uh, got good hearts and you think Fox is actually the real deal. And it's because they're uninformed, right? You can't blame these people. You can't demonize these people. You can't go beating them up. You got to have some compassion because they actually are good people. They're trying to make a difference. They think Fox News, because it's mainstream news, is legit, right? And you don't have any understanding that TV was invented by the CIA as a massive mind control. They can propagate the entire planet with the same sentence. They can show you the same picture on the entire planet. That's power, okay? That's power kings and queens 100 years ago couldn't even dream of was having a voice that would speak to the entire planet at the one time. And because the people that buy and pay for presidents and politicians also own the media. Look, I'm going to explain one thing to you. Hear me out. Look, if Fox News was real, they would say, look, Israel made 200,000 phone calls. 200,000 phone calls. Listen to me. In Gaza in 22 days. 200,000 phone calls in 22 days, folks. And what they done was they drove those people outdoors and they said they had precision bombing to come in and bomb them houses. They dropped in 155 millimeter shells. These 155 millimeter shells blows up the entire neighborhood. So you had people outdoors with nowhere to hide. And then we seen pictures and video after video of the white phosphorus exploding over these zones. People are outdoors, trapped in rubble and everything else. Now, what Fox News doesn't tell you none of that. They don't break it down at all. See, they don't say that every single building in Gaza, and this I find extraordinarily disturbing. Every single building in Gaza was smacked with depleted uranium. In order to remove just a millimeter of depleted uranium, you have to dig up 4 inches of topsoil 900 feet around that little tiny sliver of depleted uranium. You have to dig up the topsoil for 900 feet around. You put a fence around that for 10,000 years. So, and this is the Pentagon's expert's words, Dr. Doug Rourke. You find him on Talking Stick TV. And the significance of this is every single building, school, church, everything, food storage, supermarkets, water supply, the animals, the entire country needs 4 inches topsoil ripped off, and every building there put in a nuclear contained facility for hundreds of thousands of years. And even then, you couldn't undo the damage because the isotopes rise up, and 1 year later, we find them in the Alps and the mountains worldwide in the glaciers. And so it's raising cancer worldwide. Fox doesn't tell you none of that, right? It doesn't tell you that Israel can go down and is the only country in the world that can go buy its weapons directly from the manufacturer. And it's not that either, folks. It's the massive amount of money that country gets. It's their inability. Fox doesn't cover none of that because they are. I mean, until we convict Israel of war crimes, the world can't move on. They just won't give up. And this is a good old boys school. And Fox News doesn't go in any of that because Fox News is owned by one of those good old boys school, and they have to control the information that's getting out there, and they have to rally people around something, or people are just they'll get sick of it, right? So if you can draw up someone's adrenaline to think they're actually accomplishing something, that's how revolutions and everything else happen. So it's a counter revolution of mind control used by corporate media, and corporate being a nefarious group of people that own 93 to 96% of the media worldwide, so they can pound out their story. Fox News is the tip of the iceberg because it's centered in America. But we got Fox News in Canada. We got Fox News worldwide. Rupert Murdoch owns one of the three bandwidths for satellites. There's only because that's how much bandwidth is out there. It's just big enough for three of these great big corporations that all happen to buy and have lobbyists that bombard governments worldwide with suitcases of money to get them to go in favor of that. And what they're after is the natural resources in every country worldwide over a long term period because you can't just do it overnight, right? So they want, if you can't do this, then they send in the military. They want the natural resources. They just got the water in France. Like if it wasn't that long ago, if someone went after your water, that was a declaration of war. But now it's going privatized, so they big corporations come in and buy up the water, and down the road they're going to charge you for everything, including rainwater. Fox News does not cover anything. See, it fills your mind with fluff. It's disinformation. Glenn Beck is a mockingbird. He is a CIA asset. He has CIA in studio daily. CIA is not even allowed to operate on American soil. Okay, and that is the bottom line. So why do they have them in studio every day? Even a retired CIA. This is a top secret organization, and is in studio every day. That's publicity every day, say. So there's something else going on there, isn't it? It's talking points, folks. Glenn Beck is the talking point. O'Reilly is too. Make no mistake about it. Anything to do with the Fox media, the mogul, Rupert Murdoch, and these cronies, who own 93 to 96% of the media worldwide, folks. Worldwide. This is not a make believe thing. This is fact, okay? Look, this year they printed up $24 trillion. $24 trillion. You better think about that. You better think about $24 trillion. $1 million, put it in a briefcase. There's 1,000 million in a billion. There's 1,000 billion in a trillion. So if you took 500 briefcases, put on a 500-pound pallet, that's a pallet of money. So what you're talking about there is 24 to 48,000 pallets of money. Because I don't know if you can get 500 on a pallet. That's 24,000 pallets of money. There's only 40 pallets going to a transfer truck. Fox News doesn't break that down because you know that will drive you right over the deep end. They don't rally you around shutting down the private Federal Reserve because you have to pay the interest on the money they're printing when your government is supposed to own that printing press. And it all goes back, and Rupert Murdoch is part of the group that has control of the people who print money, and they've never been out of it for 93 years. Never been out of it. So these people destroy economies by overprinting the money, devalue the money, come in and buy up the natural product in the country. And then they buy up all the natural resources in the country, like everything that goes on are big, they come in and buy all the banks up, all the car manufacturers up, and then 5, 10 years later, they start the whole cycle over again. And designed to keep you in perpetual poverty. But Fox News is, for some reason, the talking point for the 93 or 92% of the media left over. They get their talking points from Fox News. CIA is in Fox News studio every day. Glenn Beck, Bill O'Reilly does the talking points, plus the fluff to keep you distracted, the fight. They call one media, which is owned by the same corporations, a name. They call them name back, and everybody goes to see the fight, and there's no news getting out. The cap and trade got passed, when Tax Evict stressed out your life. It got passed, and what happened? For 7 days, Fox News pumped out Michael Jackson. Need I say anymore? Take care, folks. Don't take it out on them. Explain it to them, okay? The people that are rallying Fox News generally are good people and they're trying to make a difference, but they just doesn't realize. They can't realize. Send them to the fall of the Republic. That, my friends, is beyond imagination. You got 50 sources in there telling you what they didn't want to tell you. But there it is in their own words. So, Fall of the Republic. Just is on YouTube, free, high definition. And take care. Best wishes to you and your loved ones. This is one of the rare videos you're going to get me in from here on.